Today I went to give my order for the kurta. I mean, hello viewers, welcome back again. Today I gave to order for the sherwani, and it was a very nice experience. Now the problem lies inside the system, the system of communism, the system of state government, state CPM. One day, father told me to deposit some papers to the this medical, and I was told that Dhiraj Banerjee will drop me in my home in my car. I refused, but it happened. I didn't insist on it. So what was the matter was, when I was returning, he showed me some playing Shatta Juhu in the Noli Sharka state. And I knew that these were CPM boys by face. Then what happened? He told me that you can take money from them in case you need it. He entered the house, and father was talking to him, and he left. The next day, I complained very angry to my father. Why did he tell me that in case I need money, I can take from this Juho Shatta take? What I have got to Juho Shatta take? Tomorrow he'll say that in case you want to do business, the red light area like Shunagachi, etc., is available for you. I can make you chance, give you chance. What is this going on? What courage he has to say this? And that his father said that these CPMs are patronized by the OC of the local PS. Therefore, they are always sheltered and protected. So I have no problem in approaching them. Therefore, I should be free to and happy to have a good friendship with them. Sorry, father, he should not approach me with such proposals in any course of time. I do firmly oppose him through you. Please look into the matter. I don't know what he did, but then onwards there was no issues in this regard. Now, I had been facing some problem in the Shampoo PS, which I informed the OC, and he told me that dear, he didn't say anything, and I asked the OC that, sir, I knew these people calling me names were the players of the Juho and Shatta takes, and I never mix with them, and I have these things have happened, and I narrated the whole matter in the letter to this OC and asked him to see that these things should not go on. Their way of earning is their way of earning. I mean, these people are associated and involved with some rackets of sex and this drinking and all these things. And I do hate all these things, and I'm not into it. What is their life? Their life. I'm not getting in, and they should not step in my life. So the boundary wall is there. He said, well, what can I do? He said nothing. The letter was there. Now, whenever I try to contact and communicate with CPM, and especially with Bimanda and the Rajya committee, put my views forward for the betterment of the party, I am always opposed and barred to enter into. The act of one OC is letting and putting the political party and the whole country towards sinking, and the communism is so sacred thought towards abolishing. And that at the present moment, the current OC is out of control of his gang, of his group, And these PACs following me elsewhere, everywhere, and preventing me from getting in touch with the main state level committee. Whenever I try to enter, still now, the Alimuddin street, I am stopped and barred, especially meeting Bimanda. Therefore, I do plead DGIG sir to look into the matter about what nexus these CPIM of local committee, that is the Nolin Sarkar committee, party level, and maybe else this one, has with the current, even the current police station personnel of the local police station. And what is the fear that stops them from getting me into the local party? I mean, the state level committee or the district level committee, whatever. Be it here, be it Howrah, be it elsewhere. Why cannot I do a political party as per my wish, my opinion, as by my democracy, just because of some few selfish police of this state police station at this present state also, be it at the 1996 back, at the time when communism is almost abolishing, getting wiped off. Why cannot I enter the arena so as to I can grow, I can cope up such a good theory, ideology? What is the secret behind it? What is that stopping me? And that not only here also, a little bit of a problem is faced in Howrah also, Howrah CPM also. There is a stoppage, there is a bar, there is a blockage. I do pray to see that just like people have free democratic rights, I do have the free democratic opportunity to affirm by one side of the political party. Previously, as I said, there had been intervention of Shadun Pandey and to some extent, but very affectionately, Utin Ghosh also. Now I do complain that the local CPM party has some hidden mystery in relation or in connection to me that is preventing me from getting into the society as a respected person without changing my name, without changing my profession, without changing my address, without changing my father's name, without this, without that, without that, without that. And the local PS is somewhat disturbed and concerned in the matter so much that they do try to prevent me, stop me in getting connected with the state level, this, what I say, this left front. Henceforth, as a complaint being raised, I'd also do write a letter also. Please look into the matter. Proposals after proposals, suggestions after suggestions, phone after phone, attempt after attempt, here, there. Nobody is or can let me in to have a talk. With the present state. Why? What is the secret behind it? What did that OC, who may be in service or not, did or being done to the itself, that these PS and etc. are not and cannot and is not willing or allowing me to even have a words or even have a face to face. What is the mystery behind it? Are they really CPM or left front supporters, or they're taking their name and blaming the party just because of getting enrolled, having the paying the fees and slips? One cannot be in one this thing, and that I have no connection, I have no intention with this Juo Shatta thing, and that it is a Hawala Act, it has prohibited and stopped it. And I have never been in anywhere like this. Whenever I drink in my home, just like a gentleman does. And we have no background or connection with this type of people. So whatever had been happened is the reason of overacting of this Viraj Banerjee. We have no connection in it. We have no concern in it. I have no problem with my local CPM party, this secretary, this, that, the zonal party, etc. But why is the police station so feared of? I just phoned now and asked them, at present, who is the leader? I don't know, because I feel shame in searching about like that. And they said, Thana আসছেন না কেন? হ্যাঁ, থানায় আসুন, তারপর দেখে দিচ্ছি। হিম্মত থাকে তো আসুন থানায়। This is the type they are behaving with me. This local police station people. আমি রাত্রি রাত থানায় গিয়ে করতে যাব? So what is the mystery behind it? Please raise an investigation. And not only that, look to the fact that who has what has happened, and who are they that creating the problem? Are they really CPM party people? They may have the fill up the slip as the member, but what concerns that? I can do also. I have done also. Henceforth, these things can never happen. Why cannot I view? Why cannot I meet a person? Why cannot I meet a this thing, Bimandar, whatever, face to face in Alimundu Street after even writing for an appointment after so many days? And whenever I try to get into CPM, it is the opposite side, that is the Shyamol Datto and her missus gets very agitated, just like happens in other case with the Amitabh Datto. They seem to be very worried, to be very vexed. It is they who have constructed illegal. I have no interference in that. Whenever I switch on the AC, they come and say, we are free, this is problem, this one. There is 6-foot gap in it. So what is the secret behind it that I don't know? If we cannot turn around in such a situation, such an opportunity, now or never can we again come up. Communism will be abolished. I have established and explained how communism is appropriate, and therefore it is very need for me, for the country, so that I can talk with the people. What is their norm, what is their not norms, or whether that is a separate issue. But my proposal, my sanctions has to be that cannot be forced to leave job and join this thing party. I cannot be forced to be a part-time member by this local committee. Their people cannot sit in Alimuddin or in Pramod Dasgupta Bhavan and bar me, stop me, prohibit me from entering and getting into serious meetings. This is a Janagone party. Anybody can meet with any type of the this thing member of the Rajya committee or whatever. Even this Das, the 34 Sikdabanga Street, they were very involved and very excited and very interested for me to getting into the CPM party. So what is the background network going on? That one side is fearful, one side is interested, other prohibits me, the PS itself tries to stop me. So what is this thing going on? I just want to know why I am so much important in this matter. They play juo, they play satta, that is separate issue. What have I got to do it? I am a gentleman, I am an educated person. I have no interest in this. Now there is no problem with TMC, with BJP. The problem is only with local PS, which is fearful and daring, trembling in connection to this local CPM party. That had been an hackle in the time of my first joining also. And since now, why should this go on? And why cannot police tackle them? If they are really lovers, party lovers, they would take me as a gem. But they are not. They are betrayers of the party in the name of their this thing. Supporters. At present, we do not have supporters here, councillor or etc. Henceforth, I'll be talking to the secretary of the Nolishaka party office, being made public here in due course of time, as to what is the problem, as an attempt to serve my country and my ideology and my party. Therefore, please consider a very serious and honest and active involvement as to, I think, this is these type of people creating nuisance in the name of supporting parties. And that whenever I knock the door of CPM, a letter from Human Rights Commission comes, this is not understanding, this is not matching, this is not, hence filed. Bus in my house. And that also in the old entrance, not in the new letterbox. Why? What connection human rights has in this matter of whenever I knock the door of CPM? And that this Naporojito Mukherjee is one of the human rights head. And he has turned to be naughty in these days. Whenever I try to knock the door of him, his persons living inside rushes the dogs. They come and bark. Never anyone comes in and says, no, please, he's our person. Security prohibits me. So this Naporojito Mukherjee is somehow been made, communicated, and generally on 1-2 days, the India Post sends this whenever I knock the door of CPM, go to the Alimuddin or this party, then only this comes Human Rights Commission. Your so and so has been to the church. It came. Yes, this memorial. Yes, so and so has been. Where the photocopy does doesn't match. The handwriting is understood. But it is filed. That means you have to make a GD in the local PS. That means whenever I try to get associated with the CPM party, this Naporojito Mukherjee and his gang tries to somehow pull me and put me in the network of local PS. Why? Why this timing? These many days, nothing communicated. Why this timing? I want to know that. This is the second time it is happening. Whenever there is a fruitful approach, these things happen. Therefore, So, for the better of the country, it is the police station who has to take strict concern about maintaining such things, and that human rights should and could and would not get into this nexus through Naporajito Mukherjee. He had been DGIG, and I think he's still very influential in this matter, although invisibly. And henceforth, I do complain against him for invisibly driving and deriving problems through these local PS, who are, for certain unexplained or unknown reasons, bound to execute such. Hence, I say, please, sir, see that Naporajito Mukherjee is concerned with Human Rights Commission, stays there on his own. He should not get in the channel or the network of police at present unless formally has any concern or connection or authority. This informal type of things, line baji cholbe na. This is my suspect. I put it forward. Therefore, what has been committed has been wrongly committed by Dheeraj Banerjee. And at that time, he was and the Sadhan Pandey were very friends. And now things have shattered and this article of the Constitution has been removed regarding homosexuality, and there's a huge problem in the Desmedical, Dheeraj Banerjee and all these things. Sridhara, Sadhan Pandey and all these things. I am not involved in concern with this Juho Shatta and Mother Take. It is not possible for me to get concerned. And I have never got into any other's arena, stepped into that. And that if they are really party lovers, they should approach the party for help of earning in proper means. Now they are thinking of shifting to BJP support. I don't know whether BJP will support them or not. That's not my concern and not my issue to predict. But whatsoever it may be, the local PS, the Human Rights Commission, and the party, CPM party, state level, has to be so strict that this local Noli Shauka Street and maybe up to the zonal level, Foriyapukur, cannot stop me from my democratic right as a citizen to meet any party level this thing on a request that had already been made. I have already invited Bimanda and etc. to please visit my house, this 32 Sikdabangan Street. And I hope that Howrah CPM would also help me in my regaining of the job as BIO. Henceforth, if any of such misdoers are betrayals in the name of faithfulness, therefore they are not and can never be a part of the party and is not a part of the party. Hence, please see that the police station is strengthened enough to stop them from creating hindrances in my step forward regarding meeting Bimanda and others and inviting them in my house. Please, sir, be helpful to me.